In this video, I am going to share about my bipolar spending sprees and how I gained control of them, which led me to creating my Stop Big Spending site, the site for the spending sprees. Hello, Susan Young here. If this is your first time on this channel, thank you for stopping by. Don't forget to push the subscription button and push on the bell. I am the web designer of Stop Big Spending, and it's about stopping the spending sprees. If you recall, in my first video, I introduced myself, Susan Young, and told you about my website, Stop Big Spending. Well, in this video, I would like to share about my bipolar spending sprees. As I have shared, I am bipolar, and when I went through my manic stages, I went through periods of the spending sprees. Well, this meant there are many ways I spent money. Each business, I justified spending money on clothes so I could look my best for the business. I also needed to get the business going, such as buying products I sold for the business, which jacked up my debt that I owed. Therefore, I crashed at each business and I was left with all that debt. I still kept my regular job at the factory, so when I started these businesses, I was able to pull myself out of debt with time. During my manic phases, I went through periods where my sex drive would explode. I needed to vent somehow and act on it. My way of doing this was by writing erotic romance novels. Now, this was a problem because I am a Christian and went against my morals. My family are Christians as well, and they weren't happy about me writing such books as these. So they made me give up selling them, which left me in debt because I paid my publisher a bunch of money on the marketing of my books. Therefore, in a sense, it was a fourth business I started in my lifetime. All this spending in my lifetime made me realize there must be others out there who went through the spending sprees such as myself. So that's why I started my website, Stop Big Spending. And now I am reaching out to the world on YouTube to offer support for the spending sprees. Now you are probably wondering, how did I put an end to all that spending? It wasn't until I went to my family for help that I curbed my spending. I now have in place a support system where my family keeps an eye on my spending and they only give me an allowance for food and medical expenses. My sister, she pays my bills and she gives me allowance for food and other needs. If you are bipolar, you may need to seek help, as I did, and get your spending under control. I knew that I needed the help, so I sought help through my family. I am thankful and fortunate to have a family that I can trust and to help me with my finances. Now in my next video, I will be covering finding a financial mentor. So if you don't have family to fall back on, you may want to listen to my next video. Question of the day. Are you bipolar and do you have the spending sprees? Let me know in the comment section down below. Sometimes my community has the best tips or advice. I'm looking forward to connecting with you. Check out my website at www.stopbigspending.com. Leave me your email address at the Contact Us page on the website, and I will inform you on the next videos coming up. My next video will cover finding a financial mentor. See you next Sunday morning, 7:30 a.m. Eastern Time, here on YouTube, and see you in social media.